I'm Bebster01, and this is everything you need to know to build Rappa in under 6 minutes. Rappa is the latest 5-star Imaginary Erudition character and member of the Galaxy Rangers. She's a ninja who happens to enjoy rap, graffiti, and comics. Her kit focuses on dealing massive AoE break damage with her enhanced basic attacks. Her normal basic attack and skill are nothing special, dealing single target and AoE imaginary damage respectively. She enters Seal Form state when activating her ultimate, immediately gaining an extra turn and 3 points of Chroma Ink while enhancing break efficiency and effect. In this state, her basic attacks are enhanced, and her skill and ultimate can't be used. She launches 2 initial blast attacks followed by a powerful AoE attack. These attacks reduce enemy toughness, meaning she can break non-imaginary weak enemies. Chroma Ink is basically ammo, and each enhanced basic attack consumes 1 ink. She exits this state after running out of ink. Her talent is a charge system that accumulates stacks whenever enemies are weakness broken, up to a max of 10 stacks. The next time she uses the 3rd strike of her ultimate, it consumes all stacks to deal additional damage and toughness reduction to enemies. Her technique lets her ride a paint surfboard thing that increases her movement speed. After attacking an enemy, she deals toughness reduction and break damage to all enemies. Her Ascension 2 trace grants her a charge and energy regeneration whenever the weaknesses of elite or higher enemies are broken. Her Ascension 4 trace converts the toughness reduction from her enhanced basic attacks to super break damage when the enemy is weakness broken. Her Ascension 6 trace boosts her break damage based on a percentage of her attack. You will need 3,200 attack to receive the full effects of this trace, so aim to reach that number. Her minor traces boost her attack by 28%, speed by 9%, and break effect by 13.3%. Rappa's early Eidolons follow the current trend of being extremely broken, especially her E1. Her E1 makes her enhanced basic attacks in the Seal Form state ignore 15% defense, and she regenerates 20 energy when leaving the Seal Form state. This is a fantastic early stopping point, as defense ignore is stupid strong, and Hoyo loves slapping that stat on as many Eidolons as possible. Plus the energy regen helps with her ultimate uptime. I recommend prioritizing E1 over S1 since she has 2 powerful free-to-play Lightcone alternatives, which we will discuss later in this video. Her E2 increases the toughness reduction of the first 2 strikes of her enhanced basic attack sequence. Her E4 increases the speed of all allies while in the Seal Form state. Lastly, as a surprise to no one, her E6 is absolutely disgusting as it increases her charge cap to 15 stacks and regenerates 5 stacks at the start of combat and after the 3rd strike of her enhanced basic attack sequence. Despite her impressive E1, please don't feel forced to pull for any Eidolons as she is perfectly viable at E0. For Lightcones, her signature Lightcone is her best in slot as expected, increasing break effect by a whopping 60% and regenerating 30 energy at the start of combat. When casting her ultimate, she gains the Raiton effect, which action advances her by 50% after using 2 basic attacks. Action Advance is an extremely valuable ability to have for break units, making this Lightcone synergize perfectly with her kit. However, she has 2 fantastic free-to-play Lightcone options, with the first one being R5 Eternal Calculus from the Herta store. This Lightcone provides a stacking attack mechanic and speed boost, both stats that are greatly appreciated by Rappa. It excels in Pure Fiction, which happens to be Rappa's best game mode as well. The other Lightcone is After the Charmony Fall, which does require some luck to pull since it's a 4-star gacha Lightcone. It should still be considerably more attainable than her signature though. This is the only other Erudition Lightcone that provides break effect, which already makes it incredibly strong. It also provides a speed boost after popping her ult, making it even better for Rappa. At R5, this is her second best Lightcone option in the game. Himiko's Lightcone is another decent option as it provides a stacking attack boost and has higher base stats due to being a 5-star Lightcone. Unfortunately, Rappa doesn't benefit from the damage boost since break damage doesn't scale off damage percent. You will want to run Rappa with 4-piece Iron Cavalry with Talia to maximize her damage output. The defense ignore from Iron Cavalry is just too strong for break DPSs, and the 36% break effect from Talia is universally great for Rappa. You can also run 4-piece Shooting Meteor or Musketeer or mix and match 2-piece break sets, but these options are a considerable downgrade from Iron Cavalry. Lantern is an even better alternative to Talia when facing fire-weak enemies, and the speed bonus is still valuable even without the additional break effect. Space Sealing Station is another viable set, especially if you need help reaching that 3,200 attack threshold. It does fall behind Talia and Lantern though, since it lacks any break effect buffs. Her main stats should be Attack Body, Speed Boots, Attack Sphere, and Break Effect Rope. For substats, prioritize break effect, speed, and attack. Her best teams will be break teams with Ranmei, Harmony MC, and Lingsha or Gallagher. Ranmei and Harmony MC are the premier super break DPS supports, and the newly released Lingsha works as a fantastic sub-DPS support hybrid. Gallagher also fills the role of support nicely as well. If you have E1s for Rappa, Ranmei, and Lingsha, her damage will skyrocket with the amount of defense ignore in her team. And that's everything you need to know to build Rappa in under 6 minutes. If you found this guide helpful, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching and keep spreading positivity.